Hi everybody. Hi Facebook. I know that we live in a society that claims that people aren't who they are on Facebook and that it's not okay to air our dirty laundry. And as of late, I have been expressing my trauma that I've experienced my entire life because I'm no longer willing to allow it to be swept under the rug. And me speaking the truth about what I've experienced from the men in my family has resulted in none of my family members talking to me except for my sister and my cousin. The three of us women, were also ostracized from our family too. My sister and I and my cousin are the only blood females. My generation younger, my sister's generation. My dad is the youngest of 6 boys. We come from a very Republican countryman, hardworking. My grandma living, she's 93. She still gardens and lives on her own. She's a hard worker. We were raised as women to cook and clean and garden and fix fence and buck bales and brand cows with the men. And as soon as the branding was over and my sister and I worked alongside the men every day, we would go inside and all the men would sit down and watch football. And my sister and I would have to help finish preparing the meal, set the table, and then do the dishes. I am not going to speak so much to my sister's abuse. I'm going to speak of mine. There has been sexual abuse in my family and physical abuse. And anytime I've spoke out about it, it has resulted in more emotional trauma and what is called crazy making and gaslighting. And as I speak out about what women in general are experiencing, I hear other women say that you have no right to express your pain, that you're crazy. I've had people tell me that in my angry state, for my intolerance of what people have been doing to me, I don't deserve to be hugged. I don't deserve to be loved. I am a single mom raising 2 boys. No, and we're homeless right now, guys. We're homeless right now. And because I've spoke my truth and hurt my family's feelings, my mom and dad's feelings, my stepmom's feelings, my stepdad's feelings, whatever, none of them are there for us. Me and my kids, their grandkids, their daughter. They were there for my brother, who is out of prison for the umpteenth time for selling heroin and meth and beating women so badly that he put them into hospitals. And he threatened one of his exes that if she broke up with him when he was in prison this last time, that he would kill her child. But my parents can put him up in a hotel room when he gets out of prison, so he's not homeless. And they can support him and love him and talk to him. But I dare say that it's not okay with me that my father still calls me at my age right now and talks to me while he's in a bath and lets me know he's taking a bath while he's talking to me. And I say that's inappropriate behavior for a father. And so my dad and my stepmom blocked me. I am so tired of hearing men talk about their pain when we live in a country that just did a gaslighting overall of women, that is setting up laws that are making it so women can get raped and have to carry that child. Men, you don't even have to take responsibility for the smallest thing you produce, your sperm. You put birth control onto us. You tell us it's our fault we get pregnant. The earth grows nothing without a seed, you guys. You produce the seeds. You need to start taking responsibility for something. I've been working as a job coach for my client who's disabled in the kitchens in one of our emergency rooms. Our emergency room staff food kitchens are so understaffed that they had to call in the National Guard to feed our sick. And these men who are wonderful in the National Guard, we joke, we banter, it's great. The 3 women, me and the 2 others, disabled women who are on the autistic spectrum, so they're running the ship because they have that brain. The men keep saying, oh, you can run the ship, you're captain of the ship, and like, And then she's exasperated, and I'm exasperated for how many times we have to repeat ourselves for them to follow the same orders. And we were kind of bantering about that, and the sergeant of the National Guard says, well, you need us to hold, we need you to hold our hands through everything. It's not that bad. And I said, well, try being a woman. Try being a woman that has to give orders consistently and have men act like her words don't matter and do everything else except for what the directions were to begin with. Try having to repeat yourself 1,000 times just to be heard once. It's draining. Men, you need to use your own brains. You need to take responsibility for your actions. I'm sorry that some woman somewhere hurt you, but it is not every other woman's fault. Just like it's not every man's fault for a man abusing a woman. And you know what? I have had men rape me. I have had men try to kill me. I have had men to kill my child, abuse me so bad that I lost a baby. I felt my child die inside of my body because of what a man did to me. And I still love men. I'm raising 2 little boys to be men. Let it go. Start using condoms. If you don't want to have children, use condoms or get a fucking vasectomy. You're still a man. It's just a simple procedure. Use condoms and stop making women sick. You guys can't get tested for HPV, but it gives us cancer. You don't deserve to have sex if you're not going to take responsibility for what it creates and what it does to us. It is time for men to start actually listening to women the first time we speak. It is time for our abuse to stop being swept under the rug. It is time for men to start recognizing that it's not okay to touch us if we don't say you can't. You ask permission. You don't get to tell us what we feel. You don't get to tell us what we think. You don't get to tell us what we are. We are not here to be seen and not heard. We are here to be heard, or you don't see us. It is a paradigm shift. It is the goddess revolution. You need to start remembering who to cherish and honor and how that looks and what integrity looks like. Stop calling women strong. We are not strong. We are made to be tough. Strong is a word used for somebody who has muscles. Biologically speaking, those with testosterone in their bodies have more muscle mass. Women are tough because we have to be. Men are strong. We have to carry the weight of the children. At least step up and carry some weight somewhere. If you can't even take care of the weight of the smallest thing you produce, carry something. Please follow direction. And only ask once, and then listen and follow direction. Please stop driving us crazy and then telling us it's our fault. We love you. We need you. Men, this world would not be better without you. But we need your help. We need you to stand up for us, too. It's supposed to be women and children first. It's supposed to be protect those that are weaker physically than you. Not emotionally and physically and energetically drain them and then tell them it's their fault when they can't tolerate it. I have helped so many people. I'm still giving free firewood to people. I am still giving food to the homeless camps. Even in my situation, even as a single mom who's homeless, I am still who I am. This hasn't changed me, hasn't changed my heart, but my heart is broken by those of you who have left me and my children alone in this situation. So I'm going to go finish packing up my old house into a container that was my paradise, that we're getting kicked out of. And I'm going to pray that we can stay in this apartment that we were gifted for this 2 weeks, that we can stay here for at least 6 months until I get myself back on my feet and can actually buy a house, because I'm almost there. So if you can't physically show up for me and my children right now, can you please at least put the energy out there that these things get accomplished with ease, swiftly and gracefully, and pray that my health improves, because my neuropathy is so bad. I got the COVID vaccine. I was one of the first guinea pigs, and it awakened my autoimmune disorder, you guys. And I have what's called Epstein-Barr virus. It stays dormant in your nervous system. It's the virus that causes mono. It is a herpes virus. It's in that strain. And when it awakens in my body, it's in my nervous system. It makes my nervous system feel like somebody's put an electrical cord into my body and zapped me. I feel like I'm being electrified in my nervous system. It hurts that bad. I can barely walk sometimes. And I'm trying to move an entire house, which is me and my 2 children. And I keep telling people I need help. And everybody says they're busy. Which is great. But, please just pray for us if you can't show up for us. And please start taking responsibility for your actions. And please start recognizing who's actually hurting and who has it easier and who needs the help. I love you all. May today be the best day ever. With grace and ease, swiftness and abundance. And may all hearts open to experience the greatest joy that their hearts desire in this moment. To you all, peace. I don't know if I can do the live long and prosper, but I love you. And live long and prosper. But if you don't like that I've spoken the truth, then that's on you, not on me.